everyone, this is Natasha from MakeupInSFC. Welcome back to my channel. So today I filmed this makeup look right here. It is a Christmas silver cut crease with some red in the crease, and so I'm really excited to show you. So if you're interested in this makeup look, then please keep on watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. And I also did this collaboration with my best of makeup friends here on YouTube, Maddy and Thalia. I will link their videos right here. So definitely give them some love and tell them that I sent you, because we are a team. We are 100% supportive of one another, and we are in this game together. So if you're interested in seeing this makeup look, then please keep on watching, and I hope that you enjoy. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will see you soon. Okay, bye.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prep our face. I'm using my Revival Labs Rose Water, and my Cover FX Mattifying Primer, and my Holy Grail Pores No More Pore Refiner from Dr. Brandt. If you are interested in my brow routine, I just did an updated one, so I will link that up at the top or down below. Now to start prepping that glow, I'm using the Becca highlighter in Opal. It is the liquid one, so it's nice and blends right into the skin. And then I'm using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer, one of my favorite primers of all time. So as usual, because the eyeshadow primer is tacky, I like to set it with a matte eyeshadow. And then I'm going to take this tan shade to start prepping my crease. Now because it is a lighter shade, it helps prep my eyelid for darker shades up ahead. Now for my more neutral folks, you are more than welcome not to use red like I'm doing here. I just felt really festive. You can use something like gray or black. That way it is a little bit more muted, but I really like the idea of using red because it's so vibrant and so easy to work with, especially from this 35C palette. It is a matte shade, really blendable, and I'm using it all over. Like, it's kind of a problem how much I'm using it. To deepen up the outer corner and the lower part of the crease, I'm taking this magenta shade. It is more of a burgundy wine color, and it's really going to set off that red shade because they are in the same family, and then it is deepening up that outer corner so that it creates more dimension on the lid. Now it is very easy to use red and make it look like your eyes are swollen or hurt, but really anchoring it down with a dark shade like this makes it a little bit more vampy, a little bit more sultry, and so it's a really nice alternative to your basic brown or black. So I really like pairing these two colors together. Then the cardinal rule to really dramatic eye looks is blend your little heart out. So I'm taking the brush again that I used with the tan shade with no additional product, or you can add a little bit more tan. Now this is the star of the show. Now I'm using the e.l.f. Makeup Lock-In Seal to make a paste with the NYX pigment in Magnetic. It is a beautiful silver, and mixing it together just makes it look like melted silver. It's amazing. And I'm using that to cut the crease. Now I like to think that I have a pretty average eyelid space, like it's enough where I can see the difference between my eyelid and my crease. But for some of those folks who have a smaller crease or a non-existent crease, it's very different on how you apply this. It's really important to have a base that won't transfer. So if you're someone where when you open your eyelid it messes up everything that you put on, now it transfers up into your crease, then what I would suggest is using the Lock-In Seal to really set it in place and keep your eye closed until it's all done. Another good alternative is the mixing medium from NYX or from MAC. Now as you can see, I'm taking an angled eyeliner brush and really defining the space in between the silver and the red. Using the matte black eyeshadow in the darkest part of the crease is really what's going to create the depth for this cut crease. And then I'm going to take the burgundy shade and I'm blending that in between the red and the black so that it's more of a gradient in between. Then I made the thinnest eye flick. I decided to do a wing, but I didn't want it to overpower the silver eyeshadow, so it's very thin. Now I'm taking my foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me. It is one of my more creamier foundations, so I like to use this in the winter time, and it really helps to blend it out when I have sprayed my brush with a little bit of that rose water spray so that it creates a more smooth application. If you're wondering what the heck I'm using on my face for this foundation, I am using an oval brush. I dedicated a whole video on this oval brush. It is a cheaper alternative to the Artiste brushes, so I will link that video up at the top or down below. So this concealer from Sephora is actually pretty amazing. It is $14, really reasonably priced compared to other high-end concealers, and the technology is fantastic. So it is a gel-based formula, so it's more creamy on the skin, especially during these winter months, and it is so smoothing on the skin, so I find when I blend it out, it lasts all day and is just really creamy. So I like it, you should get it. And then I'm blending that out with my oval brush again. Now you are more than welcome to use a smaller oval brush. These brushes come in sets of 5 or 10, but I was really lazy and I just wanted to use one brush. So as you can see, I'm smoothing it out. It's more effective when you smooth, but I'm rubbing, so really it depends on how you use it. But you want to smooth it out so that it has more coverage without, making streaks. Now I'm taking this magical powder. This is the Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder in the shade Medium. I use it all the time, but it never seems to run out, and I know that it's under $5. Now something that's not under $5, I haven't used this in a minute, but this is the Anastasia Contour Kit in Medium. It's really darn good. Like, I used all 3 of those contour shades and I mixed this color, and so I used that all over the face. If you're interested in a how-to contour and highlight video, and I think blush is included in that too, I made a video a couple years ago, but I would be happy to update that for you. And I'm taking this Morphe blush palette and I'm taking a more neutral pink all over the cheeks because I did not want it to compete with such the dramatic eye. Now, as always, all the eyeshadows that I used on the top part of the crease, I used for the lower lash line. So I used the red, then I used the burgundy, and then I used the black. The closer I get to my lash line, the darker the color gets, but honestly, you could use the same brush for the lash line altogether. Then using a fan brush, I'm taking the highlighting shade from the Anastasia palette. It's the only shimmery one. I'm placing that over the Becca highlighter we had put before, and as you can see, it just makes it that much more poppin'. Now I'm kind of sad to show you this. This is one of my favorite nudes. It's AJ Crimson Bondage, and they have a similar shade online, so I will link that down below. But I'm topping it off with a Jouer lip topper in Skinny Dipping. It's the perfect shimmery lip. It just makes your lips look all glowy and wintry, and I don't know, I love the combination right now. Then I'm prepping my eyelashes with the CoverGirl So Lashy mascara that I got from Influencer. I actually really like it, and so it makes my lashes really lengthened without making it crispy. Like, I've worn this from day to night and it does not dry out and it doesn't flake on my skin, so I love that about it. But I am going to put some individual lashes. Now I'm trying to figure out a way to film a how to put your eyelashes video, but I just can't seem to do it without blocking my eyelids like right now. So I'm placing a few individual bunches because these are 3 in a bunch. And I'm using that on the outer corner because I really wanted to create a flirty look. Then, to make the false lashes gradually blend with my inner lashes, I started to use individuals that were a little shorter. They were in medium. Then I highlighted my inner corners with the same one as my cheekbones, and that is the finished look. So don't forget to check out Maddy and Thalia's videos. I will link them down below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Silver cut crease with red all over the place. I'm trying not to talk loud. Everyone is asleep. Okay, something that you could do in a snap. Oh, I can't really snap with that hand. I can snap with this hand.